Welcome to today's video, 10 Strangest European Foods. We all know Europe is ordinarily a foodie paradise with an almost endless list of delicious foods we all love or want to try. The Italians with their pizza and pasta, the Greeks and their gyros and mezze, the Spanish and their paella and tapas. It's enough to make your mouth water. But tucked away in the corners of this gourmet wonderland are some dishes that are, well, let's just say a little less familiar. Get ready to discover the dark side of European cuisine, where the flavors are bold and the ingredients are not for the faint of heart. We're about to set off on a culinary adventure to uncover 10 of Europe's most bizarre bites. At 10, on our food journey, we head to Greece with Kokkalas, a dish that's not for the faint of heart. This traditional delicacy is made with lamb or goat intestines, wrapped around seasoned offal, such as heart, lungs, and liver, and then roasted on a spit. It's a dish that's often served during special occasions and celebrations. Kokkalas has a rich, smoky flavor with a slightly chewy texture. It's a true testament to the nose-to-tail philosophy of cooking, where every part of the animal is used. Now at 9, we're off to a beautiful Mediterranean island. We're going to Sardinia for casu marzu, also known as maggot cheese. This traditional sheep milk cheese takes fermentation to a whole new level, literally. Live insect larvae are introduced to the cheese, and their digestive processes break down the cheese's fats, resulting in a soft, pungent, and slightly weeping texture. Some say it has a creamy texture and a strong, sharp flavor. But here's the kicker. You eat it with the maggots still alive. They can jump, so be careful. They say it's best enjoyed with a strong Sardinian red wine. We're not sure if that's because they pair well, or you'll need a little courage to try it. Next, at number 8, we're off to Scotland for a taste of their national dish haggis. Now don't let the ingredients put you off. This savory pudding is made with various offal, including sheep's heart, liver, and lungs, minced with onions, oatmeal, suet, spices, and then traditionally boiled in the animal's stomach. Sounds appetizing, right? But trust me, when done right, haggis is really delicious. It's got a rich, earthy flavor, a bit like a peppery sausage or meatloaf. It's usually served with neeps and tatties, mashed turnips and potatoes, and sometimes a wee dram of whiskey. A true taste of Scotland. So why not add it to the list of things you must try? Now, at 7, we hop over to France, a country known for its Epicurean finesse. But while they're famous for their pastries and sauces, they also have a taste for, well, frog's legs. That's right, those little amphibians you see by the pond. Typically, the legs are pan-fried with garlic, parsley, and butter, giving them a crispy exterior and a surprisingly delicate flavor. Some say it tastes like chicken, others say it's more like fish. I'd say it's got its own unique taste, delicate, slightly gamey, and definitely worth a try. Just don't picture the frog while you're eating them. Hold your noses, everyone, because we're off to Norway for number 6 on our list. Lutefisk. This traditional Scandinavian dish is made from dried whitefish, usually cod, treated with lye. Yes, lye, the stuff you use to unclog drains. It's a long and smelly process, but it gives the fish a gelatinous, almost jelly-like texture. Lutefisk is traditionally served with boiled potatoes, melted butter, and sometimes bacon. It's got a strong, pungent aroma and a unique flavor that's not for everyone. Some describe it as soapy, others as fishy and slightly sweet. I'll let you be the judge of that. Get ready for 5. A brave adventure in the stunning Adriatic country of Croatia with janjeka glava, which translates to lamb's head. This traditional dish is exactly what it sounds like. A whole roasted lamb's head, often served as a centerpiece for special occasions. The head is typically boiled, seasoned with salt and pepper, and then roasted until tender. The meat is incredibly flavorful, and every part of the head is considered a delicacy, from the cheeks to the tongue to the brains. It's a dish that's not for the squeamish, but for those who dare to try it. Janjeka glava offers a unique and unforgettable gastronomic experience. At 4, we're heading back to Scandinavia, this time to Sweden, for a taste of surströmming fermented Baltic herring. This Swedish delicacy is famous, or perhaps infamous, for its pungent aroma, often described as smelling like rotten eggs and sewage. Not the adjectives you want to hear regarding something edible, we know. The herring is fermented for months in barrels, creating a powerful odor that can clear a room. It's traditionally eaten outdoors, preferably far away from any buildings or other people. Surströmming is usually served on thin flatbread with potatoes, onions, and sour cream. The taste? Well, it's said to be salty, sour, and intensely fishy, and thankfully, nowhere near as bad as it smells apparently. It's a true test of your foodie courage. Next up, at 3, we're taking a trip to the United Kingdom and Ireland to sample a breakfast staple, black pudding. Don't let the name fool you. This isn't your average dessert pudding. Black pudding is a type of blood sausage made with pork blood, suet, oats, and spices. It's got a rich, savory flavor, with a slightly metallic tang from the blood. Black pudding is often fried or grilled and served as part of a full English or Irish breakfast, alongside eggs, bacon, sausages, and beans. It's a hearty and flavorful way to start your day if you can stomach it. We're back in the foodie and Epicurean land called France for another delicacy at number 2, escargots, or snails. While snails might not sound appetizing to everyone, they're considered a true delicacy in French cuisine. Typically, snails are cooked in garlic, butter, and parsley, giving them a rich, earthy flavor. They're often served as an appetizer, nestled in their shells with a special fork for extracting the meat. Escargots are a true test of your adventurousness. But hey, if you can get past the fact that you're eating snails, you might just discover a new favorite dish. And finally, at the top of the list, we're heading far, far north to Iceland, home of volcanoes, glaciers, and, rotten shark. You heard me right. Hackal is fermented Greenland shark, buried underground for weeks to cure, then hung out to dry for months. This process eliminates toxins and creates a pungent aroma that's often compared to, well, a toilet. But don't let that put you off. Hackal is a delicacy in Iceland, often served in tiny cubes. They say the taste is ammonia-rich, fishy, and definitely an acquired one. I've tried it, and let's just say it's an experience you won't forget. Well, there you have it, you brave souls. You've faced down, overcome and conquered fermented shark, maggot-infested cheese, intestines, blood sausage, frog's legs, and even lamb's head. You've explored the dark side of European cuisine and lived to tell the tale. Some of these dishes might sound downright disgusting, I'll give you that. But remember, food is more than just sustenance. It's about culture, tradition, and pushing your boundaries. So next time you're feeling adventurous, why not step outside your comfort zone and give one of these bizarre bites a try? You never know. You might just surprise yourself, and you certainly won't know if you like it if you don't try. And finally, if you like this sort of content, join the flavor expedition. Don't miss a bite, hit like, subscribe, and ring the bell for a seat at our table. Let's explore new tastes together on Hungry Horizons.